In this video, we're going to look at projects. A project in Qamaq is a container that brings together in one place the three things any project needs: the people who work on it, the work itself, which lives on a ticket board, and the plan, with its budget, its dates, and its milestones. The idea is to stop having the team in one place, the tasks in another, and the budget in a separate Excel file. Everything stays together, tied to the project. For this example, we'll create an internal project for the firm called M&A Playbook, an initiative to update the firm's templates and playbook for mergers and acquisitions. This is just an example. Each organization structures its projects according to its own work. From the dashboard, open Workspace in the left-hand menu and navigate to the Projects submenu. Since we don't have any projects yet, the screen invites us to create the first one. Click the New Project button, and the first field is the project name. This is the only required field. We'll enter the name M&A Playbook. Below that, you can add an optional description to clarify what the project is about. Let's write something like this. Notice that as soon as we enter the name, Qamaq automatically generates the prefix. In this case, MAPLA. This prefix will be used to number the project's tickets so you can identify them at a glance. You can edit it, and it checks in real time whether it's already in use. The green check indicates that it's available. Next, the project lead. This is the person responsible for the project and the point of accountability. We'll select them from the list. Then, the owner department, the area that owns the project. Since this is a firm-wide initiative, we'll choose partners. This field is optional, so you could also leave it unassigned. For the client field, we'll leave it as internal project, because this is an internal project for the firm. If it were work for a client, we would select them here, which enables margin tracking. We'll cover that later on. Next, we choose the project type, which in this case is operations, and then the priority. We'll leave it set to medium. Under visibility, we decide who can see the project. We'll set it to organization so that the entire organization can view it. We could also restrict it to a specific team or to particular departments, or we could keep it set to private. You'll also see a project team field. This allows you to add an entire pre-configured team at once instead of adding people one by one. For now, we'll leave it as no team and cover this in detail later. Now for the key part, board configuration. This is where the project's work will live, on a ticket board. We'll leave Create New Board selected to create our own. If instead you choose Connect Existing Board, it will prompt you to select an existing board that you haven't assigned yet. The board name will be generated automatically from the project, so we'll leave it as is. Add an optional description, and under Type, leave it as Project, which corresponds to a project board. For methodology, choose Kanban, the most common column-based board for organizing tasks. Below, you'll find optional fields that you can fill in now or later: a budget with its currency, a timeline with start and end dates, tags for classification, and an AI automation toggle. We'll take a closer look at the budget later, so for now, let's move on. With all of that in place, click on Create Project, and you're done. The project now appears in the Projects list. When you enter, you'll see the project's hub. It's the command center, where everything about the project comes together. At the top, you'll find the project metrics. For now, they're all at 0 because we just created it. They fill in automatically as the work progresses. These tabs are the different areas of the project: milestones, the team, expenses, and more. In the next steps, we'll build out each one.